I don't even remember when I made my last Q&A. These questions have been sent to me by my very good friend on Instagram. His name is Zuck. First question, what is your post? So I am sailing as a master captain for last 7 years on product tankers. What course you have done to get into Merchant Navy? I have done pre-C course for deck cadets. It used to be 4 months, and with distance learning program, diploma in nautical science, which we had to complete lot of syllabus on ship. With that, you have to do 24 month sea time only and 12 month remission we used to get. If you don't opt for that course, then you had to do 36 months sea time. But now that course doesn't exist. That course is now DNS for 1 year and 18 month sea time. Did your family support you to join Merchant Navy? Not at all. I was the only son and my parents were reluctant that why should we send our only son to Merchant Navy. But because I wanted to join, I somehow convinced them to go for laser operation. My eyes had number and it wasn't 6x6. So with laser my eyes were corrected, and then I told them I'm going to play cricket, and actually I went to shipping companies and cracked the interview. Once cleared, I just asked them for 1 lakh rupees and went for my pre-C training. How's the promotion? During my time, I was lucky. I was on the high tide. My promotions were faster and I could become master in about 11 and a half years. But today, if you start as a cadet, you will become master in about 15 years. It also depends type of ship you are sailing. If you ask me, I would say try and start your career with gas carriers. There is some politics on ship, bullying, etc.? Yes, some officers still do that, bullying and politics, but as a new cadet you have to stay away from all this politics. Just concentrate on your work, try to enjoy your time on board and stay well clear of it. How's the pay? For pay, better watch my video salary in Merchant Navy, but pay is still, I would say, very good. Of course, for junior officers the pay has reduced a little bit, but I hope in future it should increase. And good or bad is a relative term. With what other profession you are comparing the salary, it will depend on that. Do you sometimes feel like quitting? Never. I love this job and I always compare, if I'm not sailing, what will I do? And when I compare with that, I find sailing as a 10 times, 20 times better job, giving me all the freedom to do everything else in my life, all my hobbies, and I'm really enjoying, and I have never felt even for a second to quit this job. What was the main reason for you to choose Merchant Navy? Of course, when I was young, I thought I will make a lot of money and with a good lifestyle. Me in 8th standard, I already knew everything about Merchant Navy, so it didn't come as a surprise for me. And I made a very informed decision. I exactly knew what I'm getting into, and I also knew a lot of vacations. Does the job provide proper rest? I would say this is the only job where you get proper rest and you have work rest hour schedules which everybody has to follow, provided you're working for a good company and your officers are good. Anyway, for work rest hour, I'm going to come up with a completely separate video. Next question, does the job give sufficient free time? Obviously, if you're going to get sufficient rest, that means you're going to get sufficient free time. But all said and done, it all depends on the ship's run, what kind of company, what type of ship. So it depends on various factors. In my experience, if you have a good time on one ship, second ship you will have to really work hard. Maybe it's on short run and everyday cargo operations and you are super busy. There is some danger involved? Obviously, any job will have danger. I work on tankers, there's a lot of danger of explosion, fire, collision, grounding, everything exists, but you are promoted only after experience, and with that experience, if you work smartly, you will never face any problem. What are the perks in getting into Merchant Navy? Just see at my lifestyle. I have already explained 18 years at sea, what I have earned, and you can see what I got. Everything is on my YouTube videos. And probably being a young sailor, and if you start your career with gas carriers, your life will be even better than what I am spending right now. Do Merchant Navy guys have some power like ex-military and all that? Not at all. This is a completely private job. You are a civilian and that's about it. What if Bebu says that she wants to join Merchant Navy? What will be your reaction? I already tell her you have to become ship sailor and care. So I'll be very happy to put my child in Merchant Navy provided she wants to do that. You said in one of your videos that your father expired and you reached 3 days later. To how do you felt? Obviously, I felt very bad. I missed his funeral. I couldn't meet him before he expired. This is one of the moments, which will always stay that way. Regret. But being in Merchant Navy, somewhere my brain was tuned to it, and we knew that these kind of things can happen. So if you are planning to join Merchant Navy, you should be mentally and physically strong to deal with such situations. And forget Merchant Navy, in IT also sometimes you are on a on-site job and you are not able to reach in time. So this can happen in any other profession as well. What will happen if a person is sailing for 5 to 10 years and suddenly he has a medical condition? So you have to be medically fit to continue sailing, that is fit for sea, and DG approved doctors always check us, do all the tests and checks before we join. So if you are not able to clear the test, you cannot join, because our job is physically demanding. With a medical condition, you cannot be sent on board. It will be dangerous for the ship, it will be dangerous for you, and it will be dangerous for all the stakeholders. So if such cases happen, you always have insurance from the company, that if certain disabilities or certain medical conditions, so they will cover you. Whatever is the amount you will be paid, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, I don't know, different companies have different amount, and that's it, your job is over. Why do you think we always say stay fit? Jai Hind. Staying fit in Merchant Navy is very important. You lose your job if you're not medically fit, my friend. What additional Merchant Navy, guys, apart from the salary? No pension, nothing. Whatever salary you are getting, that is what you are getting. So we promote and we tell all the guys to save your money as much as possible for your future, because this is not a government job where you're gonna be taken care by government, you're gonna get some medical facility or canteen facility or pension. Nothing. Whatever is the salary is exactly what you get. This is a contractual job. After you finish one contract, probably company can anytime just wash its hand and say tata bye bye all. LASIK surgery, how long after LASIK surgery we can go for sponsorship? So guys, LASIK surgery is to be done as soon as possible. Even if you are studying in 12th and you have that time, you do it. If you for exams you have to study and you can't be away from computer screen or writing, studying even for few days, then do it immediately after your 12th exam. But do it before you apply for sponsorship, because you never know how fast you'll get sponsorship and they will send you for a medical test and you have to clear your eyesight exam. Which post people can take their family on board? So mostly top 4, that is captain, chief engineer, second engineer, chief officer, they are all allowed to carry family on board most of the ships. Very few companies will allow junior officer to carry family, but with COVID times this is not happening. Last 2 ships I am myself not able to carry family, and carrying family is becoming a trouble day by day. So by the time you become senior officer, probably they will stop family carriage also. So just keep that in mind. And reason being, visa processing, insurance, etc. claiming, and there are many other travel restrictions and port calls also. Nobody is liking families on board or encouraging families on board except some really good company. Hope you find some replies to your question. Till I make another Q&A, stay fit. Jai Hind. I will see you on the next one. Everything comes back around if you only believe.